I mean, let's just get into Game 3 because that was a whole
Yeah.
thing, right?
Game 3 was a whole dang thing, dude.
It was a whole dang thing. And the thing that's funny is that there's always at least one game that's a whole dang thing in the World Series. And so for us, it was Game 3 this year
Yeah.
with no, not Christian Javier. That's Game 4 with
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank, Brig.
Lance McCullers Jr.
Lance McCullers Jr. the third was tipping his pitches,
The third.
apparently.
He was. It's very clear if you look at the video evidence.
It is, and you
His
know what's
leg
funny?
kick and his gloves are at different levels.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And it's funny to me because after Bryce Harper hit his home run, right? They showed him go down in the dugout, and then Alec Boehm was on deck, and he called him over, and he said something to him, and that's
Yep.
when I was like, he's tipping his pitches. That's
Yep.
got to be it, because Bryce Harper swung without a doubt on that first pitch and just crushed it.
And it was just exactly where he thought it was going to be. He was
Oh
sitting
yeah,
on just down in the middle. And it was fabulous.
yeah.
I
And you know
loved
what?
it.
Like, I feel like, especially on the first pitch of an at bat, a pitcher can groove a pitch like that and get away with it, especially in the what was that, the second inning, in the first inning like that,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
guys are taking on the first pitch a lot of the time. But that's
Right. A
also
lot.
why I tell the kids on our baseball team, I say, don't take on the first pitch, be up there ready to swing, because that might be the best pitch you see all at bat,
Yep.
right?
And at this level, that is the best pitch you see all at bat.
Most of it, especially early on in the game. Absolutely.
You
Be
get
ready to
one
swing.
chance. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Bryce Harper obviously picked up on something very early, right?
Yeah.
Went out there, knew what it was going to be, saw where it was going to be, and
Yep.
it was just right there for him. So then, like I said, he whispered that to Alec Boehm, and Alec Boehm won't tell anybody what he said to him. He says that's between us, which is fine. I don't expect him to go out there and be like, he told me he was tipping his pitches.
No.
Like, don't do that. But sorry, I'm watching the Schwarber bat. But like, I was like so sure that that's what was going on. I was like, he's got to be tipping his pitches. And I don't have a chance to watch these games close enough to figure out
Right.
exactly what's going on, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I did, because man, if I'd have had a chance to sit down and really study the game and watch it, I'm sure I would have been able to pick up on it, because that was pretty crazy to watch.
It was crazy. The whole game was crazy. And then one after the other. And the most interesting part was that they shut out Houston.
Yes,
Right? Houston,
they did.
They didn't have any production almost at all. The whole game they had 5 hits is all game long.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was astonished the whole time. Like I said, it was for different reasons very exciting, especially if you're a Phillies fan, right? If you're an
very
Astros
exciting
fan, this was
Philly.
devastating. Just devastating. But
It was, and this is one of the things. It was interesting to me that all 7 runs came off 5 home runs. I believe that they said that was the first time that's ever happened in the World Series, right?
Yeah.
That anybody's hit 5 home runs in a game, which makes sense. Alec Boehm, his home run was the 1,000th home run in World Series history, which feels low, but if you think about it, small ball wins the World Series, not home runs.
Bingo. And they had runners on for some of those home runs.
Right.
So,
yep.
Because of their small ball opportunities.
Yeah.
I was really surprised that they pulled Ranger Suarez after 5 innings. I thought they were going to leave him in longer.
He'd only thrown like 70 pitches, something like that.
76. Yeah, he threw 76 pitches through 5 innings. And I thought, oh, no, that's it. Here we go. That's going to be the undoing. And then Houston's going to have a chance to come back because of Philly's bullpen. And maybe this is where they start to show the shaky bullpen they've had all season. But no, that's absolutely not what happened. We had Connor Brogdon went an inning. We gave up 1 hit is all. Kyle Gibson 1 inning, 1 hit. Nick Nelson 1 inning, no hits. Andrew Bellotti 1 inning, no hits. They collectively threw a 0.00 ERA for those of you with your math calculators out or whatever.
As opposed to reading calculators. Yes, very good.
Shut up, Brad.
but this is the other thing too, though, is that the Houston bullpen did not give up any additional runs. Ryan Stanek came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning, got out of it, and then they had Jose Urquidy come in, and he went the rest of the way, and he only gave up one hit.
Yep.
In 3 full innings of work. So I feel like that actually, I feel like Houston, although their bats were dead, their pitching was not after they got to the bullpen. And that really carried over into game 4. Like
huge.
Big time. They were
huge.
It's one of those things where you get the rock rolling over the cliff and then it just goes. I feel like by the time they got into game 4, that rock was like half a mile down and a mile and a half long slope. They're just mowing them down.